Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at my collection of instruments. So let's get started. So first is my very first guitar. This is a Hohner acoustic. It's acoustic only, doesn't have the electronics in it. It's great for taking around, campfires and things like that. I took it to church camp this year and played around with it a lot there. It's really good for that kind of stuff because you can sit around campfires with it and um, sit on a tailgate with it and everything. You don't really have to worry about it because of the type of wood that it is. It's I don't know exactly what type of wood it is, but it doesn't have that really shiny finish on it, so you don't have to worry about chipping that off. Like I said, it's a Hohner. It's a pretty good brand. Works best for beginners. I wouldn't recommend it for professional playing, but it works really well. This was given to me because I had an interest in playing the guitar, and one of my friends heard about it and said, "Hey, my son might have a guitar you could borrow." So I've been using this one until I got a new guitar. So let me show you this one. So here she is. This is my Yamaha. It's a Yamaha FGX 820C. Very beautiful colors. Great fretboard. The fretboard is just the right size. I can get a good grip on it. It's got a really shiny pick guard. I think that's my favorite part is the shiny pick guard. This is acoustic and electric. So it's the regular acoustic, and then it's got the built-in soundboard and stuff. And it's also got your battery compartment up here on the top where you can change the batteries if you need to. It's got a built-in tuner. That is the really cool part. I don't use it a lot because it dies pretty quickly if you use it, so I don't use that a lot. Most of the time, I've just got this tuner that I clip on here, and I've got my capo there. So I play on this thing a lot. It sounds very beautiful. I love the way it sounds, and it's just got a great feel to it. So this one I bought, oh, it was middle of last year, about late July, early August. So I've had it for a little while, and I'm just loving it so far. So let's get into the next instrument. All right, so here's the next one. This is a National. I don't know what year it is, but I do know that they quit making this specific guitar style around 50 years ago. So it's a very, very old guitar. Um, it's fully electric, as you can see. It's got all the knobs on it and everything. It's got the whammy bar. That's the coolest part. It's got the whammy bar on it. This was actually played by my grandfather when he was in several bands. He played this so much. This is what I started playing on. Every time I would go out to his house, I would be able to play on this guitar. He would let me play on it a little bit, and that's where my interest in playing the guitar actually began. So this was actually my starting point right here, and then the Hohner acoustic was my first guitar that I actually had at home that I could play on. Then later on, after I got that one, he sent this one home with me to play on as well. So let's get into the next one. So the next one is actually a blues harmonica. It's really cool. I like playing the harmonica. I'm not very good at it, but I have spent a little bit of time, just messing around with it. It's made by Seidel. It's a German brand, so it was made in Germany. It's really cool. I love the sound of it, and it was given to me by a dear friend that he's played the harmonica for years, and he's very good. And he heard me saying that I was interested in learning the harmonica, and he's like, "Oh, I got something for you." So he shows up at church the next Sunday with this, and it's really cool. It's just really cool. I love to play on it. So here is the next big one. Now, I don't know much about this. This is an electric bass. It's an Ibanez. Like I said, I don't know much about it. It was given to me by a good friend that had to get rid of it because they were moving and just didn't have room for it. And so I haven't gotten to spend a lot of time messing around with it and really getting a feel for it, but I will do that in the future. So I'm going to learn more about it and I will share that with you when I get there. And next is the mandolin. This thing is beautiful. I love the look of it. So beautiful. It is a Savannah Type D. I got this one, actually this Christmas is when I got it. And man, it's so pretty. I've learned how to play I'll Fly Away, the old church hymn. I've learned how to play that on it, but I don't know much else. I'm hoping to learn a lot more in the very near future. I will most likely make a video at some point playing a couple of these instruments, so be looking for that. Now on to the next one. Alright, here we go. This is by far my favorite. So, this Yamaha keyboard has been in my life for about 8 years now. It's crazy. I've been playing the piano for about 8 years, and this is where I started. I started playing around about 8.5 years ago when we were at church, and I discovered that I could actually make noise with a piano, and that's when my interest began. But then when we moved to Arkansas, my parents got me this for my birthday one year, and they set it up in the dining room. It's so big that they had to use blankets to cover it up. They couldn't wrap it. So I have been playing on this for a long time. It's been my best friend for a while. Will be for years to come. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, I will most likely make another video with myself playing some of these instruments in the near future, so be looking for that. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.